This is a Bucard Spore Trap. So what we're doing is, once again, working with the potato growers of Alberta and Promax Agronomy and part of the spore trapping network. This is a spore trap that is set up to collect air samples over time. And what we're hoping to do is identify specific diseases, most in particular late blight, so that we have early detection of the spores. And that allows us to make critical decisions on fungicides, whether we need to apply them or not need to apply them. And that can save the industry millions of dollars. So this is part of that network. We've got it set up on one of our fields, the edges of one of our fields, and hopefully we don't see any of the diseases we're trying to trap for. So it's a pretty simple setup. There's a small fan that draws air through, and this is basically a Venturi system. So air gets drawn into this port here and is funneled down to these vials here, and these are set up on a specific time of day to take the samples, air samples. And what I'll do is I'll take these samples out, these vials out of the sample. And then I'll mark them with the date, and then I'll send them into the university and they'll check them for different spores. So just mark it with the date. And then we have bags that are labeled. Put the sample into the bag. Put the new vial into the cartridge. And then I use the control panel here, and I'll move it, and this will advance up here. So take that vial out. Put a cap on it. Mark it with the date. Bag. And put a new vial in. So this cartridge has the ability to take 8 samples, so that represents 8 days. And you can see here I've got this one marked with the date, so I know which date we started on. Cap back on. And there's a little red dot. So I'm going to line the arrow up to it. And then that's going to ensure that vial number 1 is the next one. And that'll be sampled for tomorrow. The spore trap is fully contained. There's a battery inside, and it's run off of a solar panel. It's a 12-volt system, and it's fully automated. It's programmed so it takes specific a sample at a specific time of day. So this will be taking a sample between 1 and 4 p.m. every day. We find that that is the best time because we actually have some wind movement, and it's the best time to detect spores in the air. And there's a wind vane here, so whichever direction that the wind is blowing at the time, this vane will catch, and so we'll make sure that the air is going directly into the spore trap. So if we have like a north wind, it'll be collecting it in that direction. If it's a west wind, it'll be collecting it in that direction, and that helps to make sure that we get accurate air samples.